Uh-oh, the Sega Genesis. Oh boy. Let the criticism start rolling in. Hey everybody, welcome. And today we are starting on a brand new RPG in our Let's Play series. Now this one's a little old. It came out in 1994 and is a rather short RPG. This one I would probably rank in my top... no, I'm sorry, I wouldn't say probably. I would definitely rank it in my top 5 RPGs of all time. And that game is... Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium. And this one, for some reason, was never really labeled as the title Phantasy Star 4, though it is the 4th installment of the series. And I always found that kind of interesting because all the other ones previous to this were labeled Phantasy Star 1, well, the first one was just Phantasy Star, the second one was Phantasy Star 2, and the third one is Phantasy Star 3, Generations or something like that. Now, this one is my favorite one of the entire series. Phantasy Star 3 was definitely a very good one as well, with the whole multiple marriages and generations and very long RPG. This one will probably run me 40 to 50 episodes around that, not too bad. And man, let's just get it started. I'm pretty excited to do this one. Now, that was just some backstory that they were showing there, but I'll be explaining as we go, so it's not a big deal. Chaz, we have work to do. Hurry up and get ready. This is your first job since you joined the Hunters Guild. You'd better put your heart into it. So, I'm not a trainee anymore? From this day on, you are a full-fledged partner. Now, come on, let's go. God, am I really excited to do this. Where are we off to this time? It's a bit far. We're going to Montavi Academy, in the town of Piata. Wow, so we're going to the town of learning? I wonder what's happened there. Who knows? The message said just come. We'll get the details once we're there. So yeah, this is Phantasy Star 4. Graphics are, you know, Genesis graphics for that time. But what really impressed me about this game is the cutscenes, which you'll see in a bit. Since we're going to be there anyway, I'd sure like to tour the academy. Is that all you can think about? Get moving or I'll leave you behind. Alright, here we have our first little sequence here. 2284. Monster attacks have swelled the ranks of those who call themselves hunters, but as the attacks become come on, faster text, ever more frequent and powerful, an elite few begin to wonder what is behind this outbreak, and when and how it all end. Of course, the classical monster appearing out of nowhere thing. Thousands of years of evil reappearing or whatever. Oops, I wandered around and now I have gotten separated from Elise. I've got to find her. And I think the correct pronunciation for her name is Alice. But what sounds better as a girl's name, Elise or Alice? I pronounce it Elise. That's just the way I am. So here's our main menu here. We have, basic items, techniques, which Chaz has just restored right now. Skills, no skills. And restore, by the way, is a heal. It's just a basic heal in RPGs. Equip, the equipment menu, nothing there. Status. Status is a character status. Obviously, all we have is Chaz in our group, so he's a level 1 hunter and 16 years of age, or 16 years old. And on the right, you have all his little stats there. So that's the basic menu. We got something here called Mumble. I wonder where Elise is. That's very useful if you forget where you gotta go next. That Mumble feature. And Macro, which I'll be getting into later. Cannot be used when alone. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's talk to a few people here. About a month ago, monsters began to appear in the basement. I'm so frightened I can't even think about my research. Uh-huh. Are you a hunter? Are you here to exterminate the monsters? Yes. You're the hunter commissioned by the principal. A kid like you? Are you gonna be able to handle it? Come on, have a little faith. Chaz, where have you been? Come on, let's go. But we have to see the principal and get the details about this commission. So in case you haven't noticed yet, Elise is almost like the master and Chaz is the apprentice. She's kind of her teacher in a sense. Or in this case, she's a master hunter and Chaz is apprentice hunter. So let's take a look at Elise's stats. She's level 7 right now. Her age is unknown. You figure she'd be somewhere in her teens or 20s, early 20s. And she's a hunter. So that's basically it. Let's go ahead and talk to the principal, and I'll show you how the cutscenes of this game work. Here you have it. These little comic-style strips is how the cutscenes will work in this game. Very innovative for the time. Welcome. I'm the principal of this academy. Let's see, you must be Elise, the hunter. And you are Assistant Chaz? Forgive me, but Chaz is a full-fledged partner of mine. Now let's get down to business. Describe the situation. About a month ago, mysterious monsters started to appear within this academy. It appears that they have made the basement their headquarters. I've since closed it off. So far, no one's been hurt, but who knows when they'll appear again. Please, I beg you to destroy all those creatures. I'd like to settle this matter discreetly. I'm counting on your reputation, Elise. No problem. You can rely on us. Although it's strange that all these monsters suddenly appeared in this academy. Usually monsters don't come into inhabited areas. Do you have any idea how this happened? How would I know? Stop asking questions. Just hurry and exterminate these monsters. Don't forget, I'm paying you dearly for your services. Oh boy, he seemed grumpy. Good luck. I'm counting on you. Something smells fishy here. That principal was hiding something. Maybe he's afraid of the monsters. I think there's more to it than that. Things are starting to get interesting. I agree. So yeah, this is, again, the basic map of the game. Or the basic layout. The most interesting thing is when you get those little cutscene strips like that. Favorite thing about the game. And, like I said, this is a very underrated RPG for the time, you know? And it's a shame that this game didn't get more praise. Maybe, again, because it came out for the Sega Genesis, and the Sega Genesis wasn't very well known for RPGs at the time. What an oddly shaped jar! Oh my lord. Huh? Do I know you? Yikes. What are you doing with such lethal weapons? Get out! How rude! Stop wasting time. Damn it. I keep pressing the wrong button here. Alright. Let's go check it. Let's go explore the village a little bit, shall we? The town of, what are we in? Piata? I forget. I saw it in the middle of the night. Some suspicious-looking man carried a parcel into the academy. This happened some time ago, but I wonder what it could have been. Huh. We're still all right here, but apparently the wells are all dried up in the village of Mile. Interesting. So apparently seems like, since these creatures have appeared, a lot of these villages and townsfolk are being affected. Those are the student dorms of Montavia Academy. Me, I'm the caretaker. Bye, caretaker. Okay, here we have the item shop. Welcome, this is a tool store. Bye. Alright, Monumates are weak medicine that restores HP. We're gonna go ahead and buy a couple of them just to get us started here. Why not? 3 should be good. And again, these are work as heals. We do have the restoration ability with Chaz. But it doesn't hurt to have the, you know, the little extra healing. In case stuff goes horribly wrong. Just when it seems that the number of monsters was decreasing, they're now roaming in the town. Do you think this is some kind of omen? Probably. Who knows? Ah. The academy students are so noisy day in and day out. Like the other day when a group of them jumped into that fountain. What a scene. don't they think about being considerate to others? I wish something could be done about them. Alright, I think we've talked enough to these town folks. Elise and Chaz have a job to do. Remember, they're hunters. They were hired by the president of this academy to extinguish monsters in the basement. How they got there is beyond me, but we'll have to figure it out in our next episode. And we'll head into talk to this guy here, and then head into the basement. So, this has been Dario8676. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Stay tuned, because this game is going to get very interesting very fast. I hope you're enjoying. We'll see you next time. Later, everybody.